Alright, welcome back to channel Jamaican Redneck. Now, the last time you see I updated a video, actually went through the restoration of putting this bike that I found back together. So just to recap, I had to make this link here to secure this latch here because it's actually a folding bike. Now what I've done this morning was to continue that restoration. So what I did, I got some lubricants to oil the chain and sprocket and the other rotating parts and the bike. So I did that this morning. So what I'm going to do, as I illustrated earlier, that this bike would be a perfect bike for a knock-around bike. Now, I didn't get to do a real good test on it or to do a review. So what I think I'm going to do this morning is to kind of follow up on the initial video and create a review, just to review the bike itself, to see how it ride. Alright, so for this morning, Bridge not come over / subscriber depending on which one you want to look at your perspective. So what I'm going to do is put this bike through the test spaces, run to the store, grab a 6-pack of beer and hightail it back. So during that test ride, I'll be able to see what some of the quirks are or some of the pros and cons are of this bike. So, you know, if I recommend it to you to have around in your garage as a knock-around bike, I'll let you know. I also inflated the tires too. So what I need a helmet, because them boy in the mount burn and we eat your food if you don't have it. You need a mask. I need some food in your pocket to do that. So stay tuned, keep you up to speed, run into the store. Okay. Alright, I just don't want this video appear as if I just run around in my backyard and say, oh yes, I hit the road and went to the store. So I just want to show you here, as me trust the whole bike, I would just hit the store real fast. Heading back home, just came down here from Lincoln and turn up on Station Place or Lafayette Avenue or whatever they want to call this road. So now we're going to head up here. Now the challenge right for this day is to head up that hill and check the gearing system, the gear ratio or the transmission, as I would refer to us, to see how smooth it ride over that hill. So that's going to be the test. I've ridden over that with my mountain bike and such, and it's a beer. It's not bad, but you know, it takes some energy out of you. So let's see with the smaller wheels, better gear ratio, meaning the driven to the driver gear, and smaller wheel sizes. Let's see how that talk up to the mountain bike and in terms of how much energy I have to put in to get over this hill. So that's the hill for you. I'm going to just jump on real quick and just start the ride as we go over. Okay, so basically I'll catch you at the end. I need both hands. Alright, not until I get a GoPro, but you know I need both hands, so you'll just catch me at the end of the ride. Alright, cool, peace. Riding over the hill is a breeze. The gear ratio, really good. I'm breathing, panting hard, because I've done this in a while, but to be honest with you, it took me literally about 30 seconds to get over the hill. So I can tell you that this is a pretty good bike and I would recommend it, truly. Alright, welcome back. So this is the portion, the review portion of this video, right? Well, I review the bike based upon my findings after riding it to the store for its intended purpose, which is to make beer runs. So, to prove the point, just got some nice Red Stripe beer, some salted nuts, and these are going to be in the freezer in a few minutes because they're not finding any home here. The longest these beer will last is to freeze, so they're not in hell yet, so they're heading there soon. So we soon them and dispatch them. So anyway, let's jump into the review of this little bike. Now, let me just start out by saying I would recommend this bike to anyone. Small, short, long or tall. Why? Because the ride to the store was very comfortable. It was uneventful. There was no shaking, no rattling. no issues that came up that can be explained with the design of the bike or its configuration. So I can say this is a pretty good and well constructed bike. Let me start by saying this latch here that I designed held up impeccably well. There was no shaking up the frame. One of the nice things is you can find any size in this bike. You can adjust the seat all the way up for someone who's almost 7 foot. There's a lot of travel down inside this section. So there can't be any complaint that the bike was too tall or short for any individual. But let me say this, the gear ratio, this is a 6-speed. It worked very well coming over the hill. There was no issue. I was winded when I came in, but that's because I haven't ridden in a while, and we're just coming off of the winter into the summer, so usually it's semi-unfit. The small tires gave it a good ratio along with the ratio of the sprocket to the gearing transmission back here, so it worked pretty well coming over the hill. Once I've selected the low gears, I didn't even feel it. As a matter of fact, on the video, it was so easy I could actually hold the phone with one hand and video while riding. That was how easy it was coming over the hill. So yes, I would truly recommend this bike to anyone to have as a knock-around bike in the garage, because as I said, if you're looking for real quick speed, you're not going to get it, but I could tell you it will move. Yes, it will move, but again, it's not going to move as much as a bike with a 26-inch wheel and different sprocket and gear arrangement. But for little size, trust me, as we are saying at Jamaica, it's little but it talawa. Alright, so if you intend to get one of these fold-away bikes to put in your garage or to use to go to work or for your convenience in your truck or whatever, I will truly recommend it, because they are very convenient and much more handier and more practical than a large mountain bike. Alright, so peace, stay tuned, Jamaican Redneck.